Yeah, good evening. This is your daily Bora review. We're out here today. I tell you that. We're out here and the Bora fame is growing. We got Johnny Valdez right here today, out here doing his thing for the Fort Lauderdale Falcons. Johnny, come say hi to the fans. He's still doing tap-tap. Ball has not hit the ground. We've got skilled players at the Falcons. We don't know what the Orlando Seekers are doing. We don't care what the Miami Knights are doing. We don't care what Aventura is doing. The only thing we care about is the Fort Lauderdale Falcons and Johnny Valdez, our forward and star player. He's ready to take control of the game. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but we think we have this in the bag. Anybody who comes across us, you can come face us at Bora Night Rounds. That's where you can make a name for yourself. If you have a problem, we have the cameras. Let the fans decide. So we're looking for you, all you players in the Broward area who think you've got skills in soccer, football. Come and play Bora. We'll teach you the game and you can compete on one of our top clubs here, the Miami Knights, the Fort Lauderdale Falcons, Aventura Defenders, the Tampa Bay Sharks, and the Orlando Seekers. These are great teams right here in the southern part of Florida that you could probably pick up a position on in the near future if you're a talented player. Now, these positions are not final. If you're signing a contract with a club, I advise you to do your thing and to try and get a deal as quickly as possible. Because what's happening nowadays is that teams are filling up positions, and these contracts are going from 6 months to a year. So that means if you're not signed, you might have to wait until next season to get on a really good team. So if I'm a new player, basically what I'm suggesting you do is try and get as long a deal as possible. The reason I say this is because you are getting the opportunity to join Bora in its infancy. You have the opportunity with a chance to make your mark on a team, make your mark in your city. So this is a great opportunity if you're a new player to get yourself into a deal. I would go for an 18-month, 24-month deal, because as long as you're in the World League, you're in a good position. Now, some of the players, they don't want to commit because they don't know what type of team they're playing for right now. They want to go and just shop around, maybe play for a little bit. 3 months, 90 days, that could give you about 8 to 10 games with the team. You can see the feel of your club and see if it's a team you want to be a part of in the long term. That's very important. That's very important that you're doing that. Because what happens is the World League is going to get more and more competitive in every week that it goes by. You're here watching this video now. If you dare come to the field and start training and playing against the likes of Johnny Valdez and the Fort Lauderdale Falcons and joining Aventura or Miami or filling up that roster and creating a competitive team, you will be the premier of this league. But this league is going to grow just as fast as your team gets organized. There's going to be new teams competing for the top spot. So the growth of Bora, we expect it to be quick. We expect to see quality players join the club. We expect to see the game get more competitive and the positions get harder to find. This is where my concern is over new players. Because if you don't sign a long-term deal, as your team grows, your team might outgrow your skill set. And now you're signed to a 3-month deal. Here's Johnny Valdez. Of course, he's out here training. He doesn't care about other players from other teams that have got no commitment or that don't believe in the Bora system and the Bora game itself. But he's out here. And he's not even in uniform, and he's out here. The uniforms for the Falcons are not even here yet, and he's out here showing himself, showing his commitment to the game, challenging anybody to come and play him he's willing to take you on by himself. This is the beauty of Bora Night Rounds. In fact, I'm going to take a little time to tell you about this event that we've got going on, because I think I feel it deserves it deserves some serious. Dude, are you just gonna lose the ball? Yay! Sport etiquette still there. So we here, Bora World League recruiting players. You might see some of these guys out at Bora Night Rounds in the near future. This is just how we operate. We just go around town and we meet ex-soccer players who want to play Bora. And we meet ex-basketball players, we meet ex-football players, we meet ex-rugby players. Whatever you've played in the past, it doesn't matter, because Bora incorporates all of those sports. Bora is everything you need to be a part of right now, and I need you to challenge yourself and see if you want to be that guy. If you want to join one of these big teams that I've told you about in the World League, do so. If you think you have what it takes to own and operate your own team, then you can register your team in the Bora World League, and you will own your own sports team, and you'll be surprised at how little you actually have to invest to own your own sports team. So if you think you have what it takes to start your team from the city league level and grow and rise up the ranks into the World League, then yeah, definitely contact the league and register your team. But now I'm going to give you a quick rundown on the Bora Night Rounds event. This is a new event that's being run by the league that we are launching to assist teams in their growth to becoming Bora World League teams. So when you create your own team, right, it's basically just you. You're the first believer of your franchise. You're the first person to believe in your team. So you create a team, and then now you have to go out and recruit people to participate in your organization. So you're looking for players or coaches. You're looking for a general manager to run the operations of your club. Basically, you're starting a team from scratch. But what we've done with Bora is that we've come and partnered with local cities and local parks to provide us with fields, so that you as a team owner will already have a field that's prepared for you when you launch your own team. You'll be able to just come out here and start playing Bora immediately with your initial field. So this is why you're seeing Bora Night Rounds will have all teams that are playing in this league can participate in Bora Night Rounds. Your team might not be on the lineup on any given week, but if your owners want your team to be there, they will definitely go ahead and contact the league, and you'll find your club on Bora Night Rounds. So what is Bora Night Rounds? Bora Night Rounds is basically a documentation of teams recruiting new players to play for your clubs. This is where your players are introduced to Bora. In Bora Night Rounds, you as the fan, you get to meet the player outright from the beginning of his Bora career. This is the first event that anyone who's interested in Bora will come and attend. So what we do is we have each player introduce themselves on video, which is very important to us because we want to document these players' careers from the start to the finish. Hence why you, the fans, are getting a chance to be a part of Bora in its infancy. You're getting to watch the first videos of Bora. You're getting to see us on the fields bare and not see, you know, thousands of fans and thousands of players playing the game. You're seeing us in the field recruiting, finding players one at a time, meeting people and talking to people and seeing how we're all gonna participate in the game. Like Johnny Valdez is the power kick. You gotta control Johnny. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That was a good shot. That's potential recruit for the league right there. So folks, this is what Bora is about. Bora is about bringing your community together, and the Bora Night Rounds gives you as a team owner an opportunity to present your team to the league and to the fans of Bora. And this gives you a chance to start building your organization by alerting players out there that you have a team and you need players. And the players that are interested will come to Bora Night Rounds and they will participate in the event. And some players will wear your team colors for the Bora Night Rounds. And it's up to you now as a team owner to now follow up with these players, sign these players to a blue chip contract, and get them on your team for a number of months. And that's the cycle of Bora, really. And once you have these players on your team and your roster is full, then your team is now looking to get itself in position to start participating in World League games. And this is where you start making money in Bora. As a World League team, you're playing in competitive games in closed stadiums such as this one, where we will charge game tickets and we will promote your team and support you in your quest for the World Championship. All teams are going to begin like this. Bora is the only sport in the world where you get a chance to build your team from scratch. You can build your own sports team from scratch. It only costs $100 a month to run your own team. $100 a month, and you own a Bora team. So this is something that's spectacular. This is something that you can grow from the grassroots, starting at park level like this. And soon you're gonna be in a position to where you're winning, and you gain fans. And fans are the crown jewel of this league, because without fans, your team doesn't really get the funding that it needs. Our subscription for fans is what keeps teams alive. It's what funds the team to play in quality facilities, such as this one. As the Falcons, we are looking very hard to build our fan base and as very quickly as possible, because we understand the importance of having a quality home field where we can play. And that's really the key here. That's really what we're trying to do. We're trying to have a situation where we've got quality players, we've got a quality stadium to play in, we represent the city, and the team is growing, and that's what we're trying to do. And as the Falcons general manager, I'm going to look to get my team filled as quickly as possible. I'm going to look to expand in the city to team up with businesses so that we can have partners who will promote the team with us. And I'll be looking to get the most skilled players on our organization so that we produce the best Bora in the league. That'll be the example for every other team to follow. We know that Orlando and the Orlando Seekers up north are a formidable opponent. They've always been a part of this league, and they've always been an integral, active part of Bora. And that's the arch nemesis right now for the Fort Lauderdale Falcons. It's doing better than the Orlando Seekers. This is what we're going to be focused on. This is what we're going to look to do in the near future. And as soon as you join a team, you're going to really start feeling the life of Bora come on upon you, because once you're on a team, you will see the importance of and the developments that will occur on your organization. You know, this is a vision that is open source. As I say, I created an open source sport, so you can come in at any level. People that have a lot of money, that think they can jump into this game and dominate from the beginning, they can do that. They can come in at a high level, come in at the Continental Championship League level. They can come in at the World League level, and they can invest a lot in their team now if they've got the funds, and build a strong franchise from the beginning. If you don't have those funds, but you have the skills and talent, which is how I felt about myself before, that I was talented, but I didn't have enough funding to own my own team, we changed that now. So you can come in with your small-time team, but if you guys put in the work in your community, this is where it differentiates. All you have to do is put in the work in your own community, and you will have an opportunity to grow and an opportunity to do great in the Bora World League. And this is your chance. If you already have a team out there and you want to join the Bora World League, you're already in the best position. Because there's already a lot of sports leagues going on out there where they've already got rosters, players. So by just switching and joining the Bora World League, you're putting yourself ahead of a lot of teams in this league, and you can move up the rankings quickly. And you want to move up the rankings quickly in Bora, because that's where you earn the most money, is being on the top team and playing at the top level. So Bora Night Rounds is coming up. You're gonna watch that show coming up pretty soon, right here on Bora Networks. And you're gonna watch the sport develop. You're gonna watch the players compete with each other from the grassroots level. These guys are gonna be coming in and competing as they are in their own clothes. They won't even have uniform kit yet. They won't have fans. They won't have loud PA systems or DJs or commentators. You're just gonna watch raw Bora at its infancy, and you're gonna watch it grow. And this is what I wanted for this league. I wanted to gain the people's love. I wanted to gain the fans. I wanted to gain everything in this league on video as it happens. You know, my whole goal is to show the world that you can create yourself and become something amazing, starting with nothing. And Bora literally began from nothing, and look where we are today, and look where we're going already. I mean, I'm over here broadcasting for you guys in the most basic of ways. But even the broadcasting team in Bora is going to improve, and it's going to get better, and our videos are going to get better, and our games are going to get better, and the fans are going to enjoy a better product. And this is what we do, and this is what Bora is about. So I'm looking for teams and team owners that want to build a team, that want to play this league, and join up. Join up. We have 12 teams already in Bora. Become the next. Right now we've got Johnny Valdez here. Came out to training, ready to play. If you think you can take him, then come and join us. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Check us out next week. We'll have new videos for you coming soon, all the time, as quickly as we can, every time we can. This is it. For Lauderdale Falcons, we're here. Cheers.